Yes, Grace. I love my kitten, but holy cat and a cracker. Cats. I am doing things. Ouch. Ouch. Why am I sitting? Sitting hurts. Hello. I am putting things on Instagram. Just a second. Alrighties. Hello, the Green Dream. How are you? How are you? I hope you're all well. Let's see. It is Saturday, therefore 3 days post-op, right? I'm doing pretty good. My throat's not as sore as it has been. It's better. Totally better. And I'm okay. Definitely not in as much pain as I was the last couple of days. Morning is rough still, but that's to be expected, you know? I'm using, at the moment, Milani Prime Shield in the black tube. I can't read the smaller print at the moment because I took off my glasses. Because I'm old and I have bifocals. The key is to use nice, soft, gentle strokes. Hello there, Douglas. How are you? Someplace. I was looking for something over there. I don't know. Let that hang out for a second. Puppy guy. You're cute. What's that? Hello. Hello, tiny dog. I'm looking for my phone, for one, and no, there I can see. I can see. Well, aren't you just lovely? Aren't you just lovely today? Hold on. And then we will sit back, relax, and chat. And my dog just left me again. Because Grandma is here. Well, my mom is Grandma. And he loves her more than he loves me. No, that's good. He just gets to see her. He's very excited and happy about it. I'm going to try. I have a few new products to try this time. Hold on. It's complicated. Because I have to, there's no bending or twisting as I recoup and heal and stuff. So I have to be careful about that. This is Milani Make It Last. I've heard good things, so I bought some while I was at CVS the other day. I'm going to give it a shot. It's for priming and correcting and setting. So I'm going to try it as a second primer. Because I got the silicone one to pore filling and this one for... I like it. Nice fine mist. Light scent. I like it a lot. It's very refreshing. My face feels refreshed. So far, fan. Let that dry for a second. Procure. Hello, little dog. Correct. Little dog. You are annoying. What are you doing? Relax. Inside or outside? My face feels a little tightened too. It's pretty good. So I have been using this for the last week or so. It's really nice. I think I have found this magic foundation. It's always been such a struggle for me to find a foundation that I like. Does anyone else have that problem? You know, one that doesn't exaggerate what you don't want to exaggerate, but yet has enough coverage where you're pleased, but not so much, but that isn't drying or making your face oily. You know, and that's the right color and the right texture you like. You know, one of those things. I've always found it to be such a struggle. I've tried, especially with someone on a limited budget, but it is definitely can be kind of a problem, but I think drugstore cosmetics have really been stepping it up a lot. I mean, I've been using drugstore since I don't know, since I started putting on makeup. I like this, especially when I'm using these You Spicy makeup. I love these so much. They're easier for me to hold than a makeup sponge or a blender, makeup blender. I don't have $20 to spend on a sponge. It's no beauty blender. It's knockoffs. It's a generic, but it works. But anyway, I like these. I need to wash them. But what I like about this foundation, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, is that, first of all, it's a natural finish. It's not matte, so it's not super drying. But it also, you know, something like the L'Oreal Lumi, which I also have, is extremely shiny for me and can make me more oily than I want to be. Although that was all the rage for a while. It's a good foundation, though. Don't get me wrong. It's a really nice foundation. If I wasn't, you know, and I like that this doesn't give flashback, but yet it's, you know, natural finish. It's not sticky. It's not matte. It's just nice, natural, you know, glow. It's really good. It's $4.99 at my local CVS, and that was not on sale, but I had coupons for, like, if I spent $15 on $15 on Wet n Wild products. I get $5 off, and I think I got some, whatchamacallit, CVS bucks or whatever it is on my card. So yeah. I've been really liking it. I like the finish. I like how it feels. I like that it's not too heavy, but it gives really good coverage, and it's really close to my skin tone. But it's light enough for even summer, you know, because it's easier for me to add warmth with bronzer than it is to make it cooler and light for winter. So I prefer a slightly lighter foundation most of the time. I've also been trying out this Wet n Wild illuminating makeup stick. It's really nice. And since it's cream, I just like to put a little bit right here. Dot it on a little bit. Where I would put highlight. Just add a little extra illumination. And you can really build it up, make it super shiny. I'm not trying to go that today. Just, you know, a nice natural glow from within situation. And I'll take my, and then of course, before I blend that, I will use my Maybelline Age Rewind. I need to get more of this. I don't know why I didn't do it, but I'm gonna dot a little bit underneath my eyes. Now that I'm starting to get decent sleep again, after, you know, post-surgical and stuff like that. And I'll also take, you know, the extra concealer and blend in the illuminator. Because that'll just help it blend more into the foundation. Now, if you were to use, well, I do not like to, you know, it's cream first, then powders. But if you absolutely must, I would put it on like a brush or a blender first, and then just dab it on if you have to put it over powder. Otherwise, you might wipe off your cream products. And see, it just gives a nice, natural glow. Nothing heavy. Very nice. Very simple. Very light. Now I'm going to add powder. And I've really been enjoying the Photo Focus line from Wet n Wild, really. I know I have a lot of Wet n Wild products because it's cheap and it's good. And I'm on a really tight budget. So anyway, this is the pressed powder Photo Focus in something that I can't read because the text is too small. In Neutral Buff 822E. And so I just like to pat it on. And just set everything. I don't like to brush it because just press it into the skin. This has just a smidgen of color. It doesn't really add any more coverage, but It just kind of like enhances the tone of your foundation. Well, mine anyway. And it sets everything. Your face is really soft and smooth. I also like Wet n Wild. I have a lot of their stuff because it doesn't irritate my skin. I don't have reactions to it. So that's why you will see me use a lot of their stuff, because it doesn't react funny. It doesn't make me itch. It's good stuff. Let's see. So to get back onto the whole thing, I had surgery on Wednesday for my spine. I had a chunk of bone taken out that broke off because of degeneration. There we go. That's the problem, because it's one of those almost baked type things, so it doesn't really have. There we go. There we go. I had to scrape off the top layer. It's one of those baked ones. It has one of those humps. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. It just kind of warms up the skin just a tad, because it's neutral. Just and just buff that into the skin. Now the news. I tried this first time yesterday, the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. And it looks like it just has a little bit of sparkle, but you can't really tell when you put it on. Well, I can't anyway. But it's really pigmented. Holy cat. I have to be careful. That's why I'm pressing it on before I do any blending. And this is going to be like my quote-unquote contour as well. And it just warms up the skin nicely. There we go. Pretty nice. I might just do a smidgen of mess over here. I really like the e.l.f. contour palette. Um, there we go. One of my favorite things. The powders are really easy to blend out, and then they just look nice. They have stuff warmer and a bit cooler with a more gray tone. I'm just darkening up this. Okay, this one. I got another one over. This one. I don't know. I'm doing a little cool. This is a bit too warm for me, I think, right now. What do you think? This one or this one? Sorry. Hello there, New Holland man. What's up? Which, yeah, this is a bit warm for me right now. I think I'll go with this one. A little bit cooler. So anyway, the surgery went really well. Got a nice big chunk of bone taken out, 2 discs. The last couple of days were a little, post-op. Last 2 days were not necessarily fun, but I'm feeling better today. I still can't walk long distances. I did get to go out to Walmart yesterday with my mom, look at plants, and we went to a restaurant. Well, I wish it was kind of warm. Right now it's just annoyingly humid, unfortunately. I'm trying to read without my glasses on. Glasses. See, now I can see things. I can see words, people words. I know, weird, right? So, not too shabby. It's just humid. It's nothing to write home about. I used to live in Maryland, so I know all about humidity. Yeah, I'm feeling much better than 3rd day post-op finally. And much better. Very nice. What in the world is my dog barking at now? He is super excited today for some reason. You'd think he'd be happy because Grandma's here. He is, but he's barking at something. Anyway, that was the Wet n Wild highlighting gold bar. These are really hard to find now. I had a hard time finding them when they first came out in the first place. But what Wet n Wild is doing with highlighters right now, wow. Wow. Incredible. I don't know. I think I'm just going to keep it really simple today. Put my unique Splurge Cream Shadow as a base because I really like how it works as a base, and it's just light. I don't want to do anything too major today. I like light, simple. You know, I'm not really going anywhere today, I don't think. I might. I don't know. It depends on what Mom's wanting to do. I need to write an essay today, too. Turn that in. I like it. It's very nice and subtle. It's actually quite close to color and shade and tone to my eyelids. But it cancels out a lot of the veininess and just brightens it up, especially since I've been in the hospital and had surgery and have had very little sleep in the last couple of weeks from pain and all sorts of other things. So yeah, I think I'm just going to keep it simple. Go with, I don't know what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What do I want to do? Something fun, perhaps. I need to do my brows at some point. And some blending. This is the unique Moodstruck Addiction Shadow Palette #1. Warm neutrals. the good thing is that I'm improving finally. The first 2 days were a little sketchy. I was kind of worried that the surgery didn't do very well because I was in a lot of pain. But much better. I'm much, much better. Glad I did it. I hope this buys me a lot of really good, productive time to just go back to my normal life for a while. Life is good. It's hard to do it when you're in pain and you can't walk and can't function. Really hard to do. I think I need some finger blending. It's just a nice, subtle accentuation of the crease. And then I think I'm just going to pull some Zealous in there, which is a similar color, but it's kind of satin, but really light in the outer corner. In the inner corner, I'm going to do kind of like a halo. Leaving the center open, like so. Hello there, new human. How are ya? Very soft, easy. Looks super blended, airbrushed. I'm also going to put a little bit of Zealous, which is this color, at the end. Kind of like on the bottom. Smoke it out a bit. And I think I'm just going to add some Brassy, which is this one right here. This one. Right in the middle, because I want it kind of bright but golden, you know. Kind of blend it in a little bit to the edges. Keep it in the center, not in the crease. And if you have to, blend in with your finger. Brassy over here, the center of the lid here. And I'm just going to take a little bit of Brassy right here in the center to, I guess, imitate what's up top. Very light. See, very light, very easy. That's it. Nothing more. I need to do my brows. This is the Mood Struck brow liner. Brow liner. In medium. And why do I like Younique products so much and sell them? You know, to the point where I love selling them and using them and stuff. Simple. They are unscented. They are cruelty-free, not tested on animals. Some products are vegan, some are not. Mainly because of beeswax. But other than that, oh, and some of those, the red coloring sometimes of the beetle shells from South America. I can't remember the name of it. It begins with a C. Oh, carmine. But the other cool thing about Younique is that they give back to the community. They have a foundation called the Younique Foundation, and what they do there is they provide a retreat for women who have been sexually abused. And not only do they provide therapy and just share with these women how to be free again, how to be themselves, boost their self-confidence, which gets severely destroyed with that. And as someone who has been in abusive relationships, I understand. And I wish I knew that something like this existed. Actually, I wish it existed when I was dealing with what I was dealing with. But it didn't. But it does now, and it's wonderful, and I love supporting that. I like supporting what they do. They are a natural makeup company. They're not quite drugstore prices. They're just above, but they're not super duper high-end prices. They're really affordable, and their skincare is great. Like, for instance, this Rosewater toning spritz. I love this. I like to do this just after makeup, after I'm done, because it's so refreshing. It's very nice, light rosewater scent. Very light, very nice. It's soothing. It feels good. It smells good. It's just good. The rest of their skincare is unscented. It's natural. Doesn't irritate my skin. Doesn't feel like my skin is burning off. Their pore exfoliant is gentle enough to use every day. You can feel the exfoliant, but it's very gentle. It doesn't feel scratchy at all. Okay, so this is the felt tip eyeliner. Let's see what this is like. Well, that's pretty good. Nice. Now let's see if I can actually do something productive with this. Probably not. I'm probably going to screw it all up, but that's okay. I can just wash it off and try again later. Well, so far I like the feel of it. It's not hard to use. I like the thing that it's long, but it's felt tip, which I prefer. I have a hard time with brushes. Now can I get the wing that I want? I don't know about this guy's man, this one man. No idea. Not too shabby. Nice shot. Just how I like it. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know yet, honestly. I like how it feels. It feels good in the hand. Easy to use. Gives you a nice sharp point. I don't know about the pigment on the inside though. I feel like I have to tug and go over it more times than I'd like. And that just leads to problems. But once I can get it, sisters, not twins, but it looks nice. And then I'll finish this actual black liner. So that was new. I don't know. I'll have to keep trying that and see how I like it. Doesn't seem to irritate the eyes, which is good. And then I have regular black liner. We'll see how that works. If I can actually. How do glasses get dirty so fast? I have no idea. Okay. Yeah, sure. That would be lovely. Wow. I've never had a pencil go on the water line so easily. Well, we'll see how well that wears then. Not too shabby. Kind of a fan. But again, we'll see how long that wears. I don't know. And then I think, since I'm just doing light, I think it's just going to be a kind of a gloss day. What do you think? I don't know, like wash out a little bit. But, let's put some color on down there. Do I have things? I'll have this, but I need it to sharpen itself. It's not. It's not doing the thing that I wanted to do. No, that's not fair. That's not nice. Why are you doing this to me? Why? This is Elf Posh. So here's a question for you. Are you like a traditional lipstick bullet lover, or do you prefer something like a liquid lipstick? And what is your favorite texture? Satin, matte, creamy, glossy, icy, whatever. Or frosted, shimmer. Much better. Let's see. Voila, I can see. Not too bad. Well, anyway, I'm going to go have some lunch, and I will see you all later. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have an awesome day.